Hi guys, thought I'd bring you on a little walk with me, have a little natter about whatever comes up. For me today, what's really come up is a couple of things really. Firstly, I suppose how easy it is to feel like you're just going around in circles and not really getting anywhere. And it kind of makes me think about, is there anywhere we're going anyway? I mean, we can sort of think we're getting somewhere, but really we don't. It's like they say, kind of dust to dust, ashes to ashes, isn't it? Which is a bit like the circle, going round in circles. It reminds me of a great little song actually that a friend of mine wrote called Circles back in the day. I think it was probably around 1977 or so. And yeah, going round in circles, coming back to where we started from. And it is so often the case that we think we've maybe made progress or made some kind of forward movement on our journeys, but in reality we're just where we are, and we're always just where we are, and in truth we can only ever be where we are, and where we are is just where we are. So I remember once sitting in a park in Barcelona with a friend of mine, and I was quite young at the time, and he was saying to me, "Marcus," he said, "look at this tree." We were sitting underneath this big tree, and he said to me, "This tree doesn't need to go anywhere. It just is. It's just where it is. It just is where it is, and everything it needs comes to it. All it needs to do is just put down its roots and grow." And at the time I kind of didn't quite grasp what he was saying, but over time I've come to kind of appreciate that, and it's something I often think about, that conversation and the truth in it, the truth in that conversation. For me, there is a truth, and I was going to show you a tree now which I've been looking at for quite a few years, and I've always been pretty marvelled at how it grows and where it grows. Let me show you this tree. Can you see it? Let me just see if I can get this right for you guys. There. There you go. There's really not a lot of soil here. This is pretty much rock face, little bit of soil, and this is an old oak, holly oak, and I'm not sure how old it is, but I've been here 25 years, and this thing has always been here, looking pretty much the same as it does today. And it's just an incredible reminder of how life can take hold in the most harshest of places, how things can grow even when you would think that they're pretty impossible. And I think it's a bit like that for us. Sometimes I feel like it in my own life, that I'm kind of in an impossible place. And in truth, I just have to put down my roots. And if I do, I take hold and I grow. And there is nowhere to go. There doesn't have to be anywhere to go. This whole thing about going somewhere is kind of a big myth that sends us off on wild goose chases, searching for things that, if we just stop and put down our roots, if we can, then we'll find what we're looking for. I mean, I feel very blessed to be where I am. It was a big decision for me to come into a place where there isn't so many people around. A place where in some ways it is quite a harsh environment, and yet all around me things are flourishing. And that's a reminder for me, because I know in my own self, in my own life, I haven't always felt that my inner landscape is such a fertile, soft, yielding place. It's full of a lot of experiences that were very harsh and quite hard, difficult to overcome. And I don't know if I have overcome them in some ways. I don't know if that's really what it's about. I know that there's a lot of focus on people overcoming their pasts and overcoming their harshness and hard environments and everything like that. But that's what's in the past is in the past. And the past is something that only exists in the past. What really exists now is just this moment. And in this moment, like I keep saying, there is strength. There is this peace. I feel it's very important for us to understand this. I feel it's very important for me to understand this. And I feel that we are the same. Human beings are the same. We all have the same real needs. We all have the same real desires. We all have the same real wants. We all have the same real wishes. We all have the same real truth. So, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to feel this sun right now. Beautiful to hear the wind in the trees. To sit on these rocks. And I really do recommend getting into the nature as much as you can. Feeling yourself a part of this nature. Learning from this nature that's around us. Embracing it, because it's your nature, it's my nature, it's our nature, it's what we are. And the deeper, the more intimate we can be with that, the more deeper and intimate we can be with ourselves. And then the healing from all our past issues and traumas can be healed. If we can be still. So yeah, guys, I invite you all into stillness, all into being, to be able to gain the perspectives that are so important, so strengthening. The other thing that came up for me today was speaking to a friend who's been having a hard time of it recently. And he was saying to me how beautiful it was to hear what I've been saying and how much it gave him strength. And that really inspired me to make this a very important part of my life. When one person comes back to me with such a message, such a perspective on what it is that I'm trying to do here, it's an amazing feeling. Not because I kind of want to be bigged up in any way, because I don't really think that any amount of bigging up would really do anything anyway, in all truth. But just to feel that genuinely something has happened for the good, for this guy, for this person, for this being. So, count our blessings. The people around us, give our best to. Ourselves, give our best to. And know that everything is in its place. On some level, everything is in its place. Everything is completely okay. I know that I need to know that, because I can't change this world. I can't change what's going on my own. But I can change what's going on within my world, inside of myself. Anyway, guys, it's been a long video. And I could probably waffle on for a long, long time. But just to say that, send you all my love, all my light. May you find your strength and your peace, your joy, your love, your compassion, your humility. May I find all that as well, daily, from moment to moment, as much as we possibly can. And I wish you all the best, from my heart to your heart. So, until the next time, take care. Please subscribe, drop a comment in the comments below, and like this video. It really helps the channel grow. Take care.